Oh, yes, by all means, put the lipstick on.
Y'all, when we realized that this was the 40th year, I suddenly got old. I was like, because I can remember it so well. I was 12 years old when Mom and Dad bought into the store, and I thought, this is cool. I mean, this is cool. And my favorite memory as a little girl then was Daddy and I would take the old feed truck out to deliver feed to the ranches. Mallet Ranch, Fade Ranch, Cobb Ranch. That was the big deal then. Loved it. I don't know why I loved it, but I did. Just me and Daddy going to the ranch. And I think the boys were always harping on us to buy a ranch. So I guess that's where it comes from, Chad. It's when I was little. But anyway, that was fun. In fact, one day, Daddy and I went out and it was raining. So we go and we went to the Mallet Ranch for some reason I remember. And I had a lunch date that day. And so I was dressed up and all excited about my lunch date, and we got stuck. Well, that was no cell phones, no radio, nothing. So we're stuck in a road, and my lunch date doesn't know. Anyway, finally make it back. Probably should have stayed stuck because it wasn't a great lunch date, and no, it wasn't Ronnie, so y'all just get off that. In 1982, I went to work part-time at Ag Products. Chad was 2. Simply went to work for the money. Needed the money, and it worked out. Me and Mom switched, worked part-time, and it was good. It was a good time. And, you know, people are always saying, you've got the best job. When you leave your job, I want your job. And I'm like, do you work with your husband? And they go, no. And I said, don't tell me what a great job I have. I'm just kidding. But anyway, and the fact that I don't have to be at work until 10 o'clock. Ed, don't make any comments. And seriously, y'all, I love going to work. I always threaten Ronnie, I'm quitting, I'm ready to, you know, not work all the time. What would I do? I love coming to work. I love seeing all of y'all. I told Sean the other day, I don't even remember what he looks like. I hadn't seen him so long. There's just so many in this room, y'all, that you're more than just a customer. You're truly, truly my favorite people in this world. And, you know, ag business, and I think Chase, if he was here right now, would tell you there's no better people in the world than the agriculture community. I mean, we're just a different breed. You're a different breed. And I just have so many memories and so many stories. I was saying a while ago or Chad mentioned about them being raised at Ag Products. That's not an exaggeration. We had playpens, we had walkers, we had the whole thing. So then we had toddlers, Chad and Chase. Now we have Emma. So we kind of like it now. Now it's good. But, you know, y'all, we think about it, and I remember Mom telling me, you know, you're not as old, or let me think how to say this. You never think of yourself as being as old as you are. I mean, you're as old as you feel inside. And you know, I think about, we've got 3rd and 4th generations. We've got Che Wisdom. I mean, I just look and just think this is so cool of what we've got going now. I still credit Gordon Crouch, and Mom will too. We used to have an evaporative cooler at the store, and if y'all remember this, you'd walk in and it felt like that I was blowing in your face. That was all the air we got. And Gordon came in and he said, Jim, if I pay a little bit more on your bill, will you give these girls refrigerated air? So he did, and so Gordon, thank you. Mom and I both appreciate it. You know, I look out and William Clements, wherever you are, William, and I've told you this, you remind me of my late father-in-law, and that's the biggest compliment that I could give you, or anybody, as that matters. Ask Bobby Kaufman someday how many years he's been married. It's sweet. It's really sweet what he says. JT Rackler, I remember when we bought the house on Willowwood, And I thought, we are moving to the country club. We've made it. We're good. And poor Ronnie, he thought we made it too. He thought he's marrying a rich little girl. Sorry, babe. I didn't bring nothing to the table. But one day, Robert, where are you? Robert Kaufman came in the store. Of course, Davy, Ronnie, nobody's there. Comes in with a little wily part, and like, I don't know what y'all do with those parts. But anyway, so I'm over there and I'm trying to help Robert, drop it on the floor. It rolls to, I've never found it to this day. Finally, about an hour later, Robert walks out of the store and he said, I wish I'd have just waited on myself. So, sorry, Robert, I don't like wily parts. But, y'all, there's just so many memories. I could go on, and so many great friends. I mean, all these younger boys that are about my boy's age, I want to mother them, and and they know that because I have to hug them all the time. Real quick, working with your parents and your husband is interesting. It has some interesting things. In fact, I told somebody the other day, I said, I think we all have a special place in heaven for family that work together. I think there's a special spot there. But anyway, I often think about this. My meemaw, which was Jim's mom, told me when I got engaged to Ronnie, and I just love him so much, I can't stand it. And she said, honey, she said, honey, there's going to be times when you love him so much you just want to eat him. And then there's other times you wish you had. And so my meemaw was a very, very smart lady. But seriously, y'all, we've just been blessed beyond measure. I just look around the room and I just, from the workers back there, Ronnie didn't tell y'all enough, but I think y'all are awesome. So anyway, I'm going to have two quick stories about Mom and Dad, and then I'll close. One of my favorite stories about my dad is I'd taken some of the bookwork home, the big ledgers, one time, and he was, called me. And I'm going to change this up just a little. But anyway, he called me. He said, Sue Ann, has so-and-so brought that spreader back to the store? And I said, no. And you tell him if you see him, it's be dad-burn time that he brings it back. And Daddy goes, okay. And he still got me on the phone, and he's on the phone with him. He said, hey, Sue Ann, said, it's dad-burn time, you bring that back. And I said, what? No. Yeah, so never again did I say anything to Daddy. Mom, I'm sorry, but I have to tell this story. Mom and Dad were having gutter work done at their house. And this gutter guy would come by the store and set things up and, you know, what needed to be done. And nice guy. I mean, she'd never seen him before, but he was a nice guy. One day she's sitting at her desk and the gutter guy walks in the door. In her mind, she thinks it's her nephew that she hasn't seen in a while. And she says, well, looky who came to see me. She runs over, hugs the gutter man, and he's just frozen. I mean, he's thinking, man, she likes my gutter work. So, Mom, and I'm going to tell one more story on Mom, and then I promise I'm stopping. One time, okay, the water dispenser and the cups, right? And you drop the cups in the cup dispenser. Mom was so mad one day. She was taking those cups one at a time, shoving them up that cup thing. And Ronnie or Daddy one went in there and said, what's the matter? Daddy did. What's the matter, hon? Well, it looks like they'd figure out how to make this easier. One at a time, the cups are going off. They take the lid off, drop 100 cups down, I think. Anyway, Mom, you made it fun. You made it fun. You made me not lose my mind. But anyway, hold on, sorry, glasses. I think I'm done. But y'all, just from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank y'all, not only for being our customers, but our friends, and just being a part of our lives. I mean, I can tell you, every time any of you walk in the store, you make my day. And that's just to know how you are. And I just want you to know, when I pray at night for rain and I pray for our crops, I don't pray for just our crops, I pray for yours too, because I want that for y'all. And I pray for a prosperous year. And again, thank you, and God bless you.